it. We can make money, we can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games. I just do this.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll feel the seeds as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you have a flat tire or something like that? People use that line. Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Xperts.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
Oh, wow. You made
Woo! Great morning, champions, CEOs, future millionaires. It is Money Making Monday here at the biggest, the baddest CEO meetup, or should I say virtual CEO meetup on the planet. This is Executive Director Jacques Vaughn, and I am zooming in from the DMV. And we got a great show for y'all this morning. As you can see, we got a couple co-hosts, Tawana and Troy. If y'all can help me let some people in, that would be great, because I need to fill everybody's NRG this morning. So with that being said, we are going to do what we call our Pass the Ball segment, where we are getting testimonies from the field. Yes, from you agents in the field. We get to hear your testimonies. I like to hear about money-making activities more so than anything, but we are not limited to just talking about money-making activities. Talk about what you are doing in your business that can inspire some people from coast to coast. We got people in here from California all the way to the East Coast. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, also real quick, a few housekeeping rules. After we come off of mute and do our tip drill, please put your phones on mute so we don't have to hear your background. Sometimes some things can be going on in your background that may you might not want everybody to be privy to. All right. And then the last thing, please take 2 minutes or less, because now, Troy, you officially now you have the power to mute people if they go longer than 2 minutes. We haven't done a mute yet, but if you're worried about the time, please look at the clock. Troy will let you know that your time is winding down. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all can come off of mute, I got 3 questions for y'all. Y'all know how we like to do. First question is, team, how y'all feel?
Fired up. Fired up.
Yes, yes, yes. And what's up?
My
Income. And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody
get a green
Everybody
sheet.
gets a green sheet. That's right. Everybody get a green sheet. Real quick before I pass the ball, just so y'all know, I didn't forget about sending you guys that 10x information. Actually, I'm gonna send you all it's like I said, I'm gonna send you 2 links. I'm gonna send y'all 2 links. What I did do is, to be honest with you, I went into selected my 2 days. So I intended to send you all this information over the weekend, but I decided to make my 2 days be Saturday and Sunday. After I was talking to Eric, he was saying, it might be cool to make the 2 days an industry standard. I was like, what you mean? He said, think about it. No insurance companies, no IMOs operate on Saturday and Sunday. So I picked those 2 days. I went down to support Takesha. Her son had a movie premiere, and Tony Burke came over. And guess what? We decided we were not going to discuss business. It was hard. It was hard. The ladies kept us in check and made sure we didn't discuss business. But guess what? They ended up talking about business more than we did. But it's a discipline that we're really trying hard to do. So I picked Saturday and Sunday. So I'm gonna be back to sending or making my group and sending you all that information that I told you that I would send. So with that being said, I am going to take the ball, since nobody has their hand up. Man, where's all my leaders at that usually raise their hands and stuff? Y'all supposed to be setting an example for the new people, but it's all right. I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to pass it to somebody I had the pleasure of going down, talking to her, and I ain't get to talk no business with her this weekend, so I want to hear what's going on with her business. So I'm going to bring up, hopefully she can talk, my sister from another Mr. Killing it on her official ED run, none other than Miss Takesha Carr. Takesha Carr.
It was a pleasure. Like I said, it was a pleasure hanging out with you guys over the weekend. And it was no business, you guys. It was amazing. So I do encourage to have some downtime, getting to know, a couple co-workers a couple teammates without really on the business aspect. But on the business aspect, we're still getting it done. I'm still working towards the ED run. I know I've been amping up my daily posting. So posting anywhere from 3 to 4 times a day. I have about 4 team VGO scheduled, 2 licensed agents that are working on their scheduling. I got 2 new apps that were sent in. Prospecting. I have 4 new prospecting appointments for the week. I mean, so we're really moving over here, and I'm excited about where we're going. And I'm just really, really excited. I'm looking forward to conference coming up in July. And those are my money making activities. Oh, and my exponential growth leadership team, we are growing over there, and it's exclusive for only licensed agents. And we've been tackling some difficult things. I just felt like we needed to bring in some of the aspects that we normally don't get to talk about as a licensed agent, because everybody's together all the time. So I decided to break up some people and see if we couldn't work together and come up with some different training modules and just get the information out.
I love it, love it, love it. You are always busy. You cease to amaze me. You're always going to find a way to keep yourself and make sure that your team is engaged, not just busy, but engaged in doing activities that result in success. So who you passing that ball to, Miss?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I forgot. I have to Valerie, shout out to her for submitting her first app. And Tyronza joined me yesterday in a vending event, and that was her very first event. So kudos to those two for stepping up and getting some money making activities done on the weekend. And I see a gentleman with his hand wide open. To my accountability partner, he has been really blazing the trails, making sure that he's expanding his team, increasing his AP, and he's been doing an excellent job at hosting VGOs and really exercising the 3-foot rule. Mr. Lord, Mr. Derek Holston, Mr. Future ED, Mr. Derek Holston, come on to the mic and tell us what you got.
Hey, great morning, champions, and happy Monday. Troy, call me out loud, okay? 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay. So I'm on the phone. Real quick, Jock, I'm going to work on this 2 days off thing. So I called myself taking some time off this weekend, but while I was working on my honeydew list, I was still on the phone. I think it's just kind of embedded in me at the moment, but we're going to work on it. So anyway, I did on my very leisurely weekend work 7 green sheets. We got those all completed. We did 5 show 4s, and we have 2 agents in who are about to turn green. I'm excited about that. We have about 8, I don't know, maybe 10. We got some more agents in, but are all in the licensing phase, 2 about to get their license. So I'm really excited about that. Again, it's about team production and also looking to get these applications in starting today so we can get some actual production on the board. So we're working it from all around. I did spend some time on my other businesses as well. And just like I said, real excited. Oh, I got to share with you this. Friday, I had a follow-up young lady, a licensed agent out of Massachusetts, 5 agents. We had a follow-up. Guess what? No show. Aliens got her, I guess. I don't know. I reached out, sent her Jamie's video, said, hey, take a look at this. Give me a call. Heard nothing. Reached out to another young lady out of Florida, licensed. Was a VP in another company.
30
So we were going
seconds.
to meet up. All right. So we're going to meet up. And guess what? Crickets. So it happens, right? It's all good, all good, all good. But anyway, before I go, something I should have done in the very beginning is give it back to Takesha Carr. She is incredible. She's a lady of just so many hats and just gets so much done. I am done. Thank you, Mr. Troy, for calling me out. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that ball. Let's see. I can't see any hands. So Troy or Jacques, if you don't mind doing me the...
I'll pass it for
any
you.
hands up?
No hands
Okay,
up.
thank you very much.
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, dang. I didn't even see
The
them.
man himself.
So
Super ED.
I got it. So I'm going to pass the ball to a gentleman that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. He always comes on this thing and lights this Zoom on fire. So I'm going to move over, take out my notepad for none other than Mr. Lacole Elijah Pye. The floor is yours, sir.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, happy new week to everyone. I'm happy to be here. Nice to see all of you. Sorry I can't even show my face this morning, but I'm getting ready to head out, heading straight to the office, have my appointment set up today. For me personally, I'm also my team member. I'm so happy to have a lot of new team members here that joined us over the week. So far this month, things have been going great. Last month was good, but this month is gonna be what they call a good, better, best.
Yes.
So yeah, so this month is gonna be better, and next month, and that's how it's gonna just keep going. Every day is gonna be better than the previous. So I'm so excited. Quickly, I was able to bring an MD from WFG on board last week.
Okay.
Yeah, license have I think 2 team members. At some point she stopped because of the satisfaction she was having over there. She shared that with us in our team meeting on Saturday. And when they say when you're looking for people, especially look for those who are dissatisfied either at their job or with the current thing that they are doing. When they are dissatisfied, that is how you can able to really share with them the thing that we have here. And so far, she's been so excited. Already registered with, resigned from WFG, and today we're going to be working on posting her E&O, her license, and everything to make sure that she turn green and start doing business over here. So I'm so excited about that. So also appreciate all the team members that are doing great things. We have a lot of families that have been helped so far this month. So thank you all for allowing me to share. And I'm going to pass this ball. I see this young lady. a team member of mine, a very devoted, committed person. You know, somebody who's in the education, used to be in the education industry and also doing it over here. Dr. T has been with me in the WFG for a long time, and I'm glad that when I shared the dream with her here, she decided to come over here with me. So without further ado, I'm going to pass this ball to Dr. Teresa Ode from all the way Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm not going to throw too hard because we are very close to each other. So Dr. T, pick up the ball.
Thank you so much, my able, capable ED. Yes, yes, I love to be in business with you. Thank you for passing the ball. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's a great day. It's a great week. Excited. I tell you all what, it was tough to say I'm not going to do business on Saturday and Sunday. It was for me. But I had a policy to deliver to a team member's husband, and we had said, okay, Sunday. So when she texted me that, hey, hubby's going to meet you at the office, I was like, oops, okay, should I turn it down? Nope. So I went, I delivered the policy to him. I talked to him about power couples. We had talked before, but he said, yes, he's all in. So he's going to be joining his wife.
Nice.
He has a business background, but he works for the medical, as a medical something somewhere. But so right after leaving there, our complex, Elijah knows there are a lot of churches in our business office building. So I saw two families were just talking, and I said, okay, let me just give them my card. As it turned out, that was the senior pastor. Guys, oh my goodness. I tell you all, I have an appointment with him Thursday. It's all open. He was like, yes, let's sit down. So I'm looking forward to that. Today I have appointments set up. One is going to be a WFG person. I know when I show what we have, he's going to come aboard. So for team members as well, we just, hey, it's hard not to talk experience business. So that's what we do, and we got to go, go, go. So, who do I pass this ball
So,
to?
Dr. Teresa, real quick, because I know myself, Takesha mentioned it, you mentioned it. You know, some of us are taking on this 10x mentality, if you will, the 10x philosophy, if you will. And just like when we were trying, I had a BTO on a VGO on Saturday, but that was already scheduled, so I couldn't not take that. But how difficult, it's difficult when you're somebody that's always grinding. Isn't it difficult just to stop everything and enjoy a day off? Because I'm hearing everybody that is usually in grind mode. And I know it was difficult for me, but it's something that it's a standard that you have to set for yourself. Like I said, we know Chick-fil-A, they're closed on Sundays. They're not going to open just because a couple people want them to be open. That's just a standard. How difficult was it by you being conscious of you choosing days off and being conscious trying not to take on any work? How difficult was that?
It was, I tell you. Even Saturday, my team member, she said she's at work, and could I run illustration for her? I kind of made a little moderation because our trainings usually are on Saturdays. So after that, I said, that's it. I'm going to shut my phone. But she texted me. It was tough.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I did that a little bit, not the whole way, but I tell you, it was refreshing. I didn't mind. It was refreshing. So I'm ready for the week. So,
you know, it's funny because I took off Saturday and Sunday, again, still trying to transition into not doing any work. But when I tell you that you feel so rejuvenated, so renewed, so replenished that you want to hit the ground running after you've taken those days and gotten some rest. So, and that's what the whole 10X thing is about, is taking focus days and putting focus into the days that you're either working, practicing, or having as your free day. So thank you for sharing. Who are you
You're
passing
welcome.
that ball to, Dr. Teresa?
Let's see. Let's see who is up. Whose hand is up? I
Somebody
do not
has
see.
their hand up. Somebody just
Oh,
raised it.
yes, yes. Oh, this lady, great motivator as well, Tawana Chisley. Let's hear your money-making activities. Take it away, dear.
Thank you, Dr. Teresa. And I'm glad you're able to get some rest. Sunday is a big day for me. I try not to do, as Jock say, no thing, but then it comes down to being wife and mother, and you're still doing something, but not work. um, so I wanted to shout out to Keisha for Thursday's training. We had fun and we were learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized I know some stuff. I was like, oh, I got points for this, right? I was like, okay, cool. And then my husband asked me yesterday about some papers he got in from his 401k for his job. And he said, what this mean? Does it mean I can get some money? I was like, no, you're not in retirement age yet, but look at it growing. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. He's like,
Right.
you said I can get some money. I said, no, look, it's not available. It's just going on. I was like, okay, all right. So he understands that, that I'm in this business and I know what I'm talking about these days. So again, that made it fun. And Takesha, I'm a little mad you didn't invite me to the movie premiere, knowing that's kind of what I'm in, but that's okay. I met with I finally got my 2 leads and I'm grateful for that, but I'm always able to ease in the conversation about the life insurance. And I'm still trying to get my lead character who has been on here to come on in. He's starting to hear me. And the other young lady said, I know we need insurance. She's 22. She said, I got it. She run her own business. I had to leave her alone. I said, okay, we on track here. So that's my feel for over the weekend. So I see
Cool.
Annie has her hand up. What's going on with you, beautiful lady?
Good morning. Hello, Queen Joanna. Loving to hear your activities, girl. Anyway, so my activities, I had chosen to also take a weekend. However, I had book an appointment from my last party that I shared. Husband and wife, they're Caucasians, and I shared a little bit about the IUL and the 7702. When we were talking yesterday, he said he actually researched that and he was ready. They own restaurants. So we talk about it at large and it's gonna come true. Thank God. So I got a good advice. I sent them the brochure and they look at it and we had a tentative date. We're going to conclude it. Speaking of
Mm.
speaking of premiere, my son was being followed for a whole week by a TV station, PBS, public
Nice.
television. So on over the weekend, we went for a premiere. We were invited to a premiere. So over there, they had a money mentor, and
Mm-hmm.
they are all financial gurus. So they talk about, oh, these are the steps to make money. So their mentees kind of pick a paper and say, okay, well, you got to gather the money, you got to save the money. And they did like 6 steps. However, there was retirement factored in there, but I never heard them talk about IUL or something like that. So luckily, one of the girls that we packed at the garage and walked to the School of Medicine, And I talked to her, exchanged numbers with her, even though she's an accountant and she's willing to be on my Zoom today. So hopefully something good will come out of that. I'm excited.
Nice.
Thank you for allowing me
Nice.
to share.
Thank you for sharing. You see the hand that's up, Miss Annie?
Yes, I do see Miss Tyler. Hi, beautiful lady. I know you know 100% of this business. Share your wisdom with us. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Miss Annie, for that. I just wanted to come on. I am practicing the 10X, but I had a presentation at my church yesterday, and I just wanted to let you guys know. I did a demonstration. I added the demonstration of a green sheet into my presentation yesterday, and I used a young couple, and we went through the green sheet. So when we went through the expenses and the amount of debt that they were in, they said they only saved 2%. After we were done with that green sheet, it knocked everybody off their feet. I had about 25 people at the presentation yesterday, and they said, "Oh my God, I have to reset my retirement plan." So really good to me. And I just got a text this morning that they want me to come to their home and set them up on this retirement plan because they were completely off by 98% of saving.
Now,
So
Tiffany, real quick, when you first, I won't say got started, but a few months ago, what was your main product that you were actually selling? I'm
before
somewhere with this.
before I came over or when I came over to the
No, once you came over.
IULs.
So you were always selling IULs?
Yes, and I may have sold one final expense.
Huh, interesting. Because I thought it was the other way around. So I'm a hold my comment because I was getting ready to blurt something out that wasn't factual. Okay. So
I got you, Jock. I know where you're going. So prior to coming over here, Tiffany, you were doing final expense.
Oh yes, I was selling
Then
final
you
expense.
came over and you started doing some IULs and some whole life policies, but you did a lot of $1 million baby policies and children policies that were ones and twosies, like $50 and $40, right?
Yes.
So now he wants you to expound on your transition and how
yeah,
now you change your market, and now your market target no longer looks like the small policy.
Okay, so I have an answer for that. Takesha had a discussion with me when I got with this farmer, and she broke it down so simple. And she said, Tiffany, don't chase the money. Put your in the correct plan. So seems to me, as I explain these green sheets now, they're not thinking about whole life IULs. They're thinking more like retirement. So I have to put that in my presentation. Every presentation, I can't miss that. And I just thought about the green sheet yesterday because it was the time to expose the green sheet to this big group that I had. And it was self-explanatory if they were following me, and they follow every bit of it. And my pastor is a financial advisor from her past career. So she was very knowledgeable about some things, and she was just there. Like the crowd was in tune. They had questions. I could answer the questions. And what I got out of this is once you retire and go back to work and try to get insurance, they tried to charge this man $500, which he'll be calling you today, Takesha, because it just was not working for him. He said he had Aflac, and they had a little bit of insurance in there, life insurance, where now he was paying like $22 before he retired, and now they want him to pay $500.
Well, Tiffany, and this is what I was trying to really explain, and I'm glad that you did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we keep saying it. Let the process dictate and steer the whole situation as to what's best for the client as far as their wants, their needs, and their budget. If you do that and then be prepared to have different conversations, once you bring those options back to the client, then those different conversations, if you're equipped, can lead to some bigger APs if you're equipped with those different conversations. So Tiffany, great job, great job. We're going to do Yadira, and then we're going to let Yadira bring up Mr. Robinson. So Yadira, the floor is yours.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. I'm very joyful to be here with everyone. I'm so excited because I came in through Dr. O'Day. I was previously in a different company, and yes, I was unhappy with how that company was doing their business and how I couldn't do any business for myself and just get up there. But anyhow, that aside, now that I'm with Dr. O'Day, we had a meeting Friday with a gentleman who he is looking to retire real soon. He is an entrepreneur. He has his own business, a transportation company. And when we went over, Dr. O'Day and I, we went over his screen sheet, it turns out he's not ready at all. So we have a follow-up today at 11, which I'm so excited. And then we also have another appointment today at 2:15, and I have one at 6 as well. So I'm really excited. I'm still prospecting and making those phone calls. And so I'm just so excited. And I just want to thank everyone for accepting me into this amazing and wonderful group of people.
Nice, nice, nice. Thank you for sharing, Yadira. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the ball real quick, and then I'm going to actually bring up Mr. Robinson. Just wanted to, how many people here have recruited somebody in the last 60 days? And if so, type in the chat how many people that you've actually personally recruited or got on your team to join your team, new recruits in the last 60 days. I just want to see something real quick.
Jacques, is this personal or team-wide?
Personal recruits. Because it's something that I want to see. Okay. So we got to get everybody. Now, this is good. This is good. However, here's what I wanted to shine the spotlight on, okay? I see 10, 7, 1. I'll count that 10 as the last number, Takesha. 2, 5, 3. Somebody add these numbers up. 6 and 5 is 11. 11 and 3 is 14. 14 and 5 is 19. 19 and 2 is 21. Then 1 is 22. 7 is 29. 10 is 39. And 4 is 43. Now, just right here in the last 60 days, y'all are telling me just the folks on here, 43, and then Gertie, that's 45. Do y'all realize, Houston, we've got a problem? Because 45 people have been recruited in the last 60 days, and it's only 35 people on this line right now. I know some people have jobs. I know some people can't make these calls. We have to become better promoters, ladies and gentlemen, because this call needs to be growing by leaps and bounds. Because this is where your team is going to get the juice, the gas that they need to grow their business. So if people can't make it, you all have to become better promoters and get this information to them, whether it's we're in an on-demand world. So if they miss it, it's okay, because guess what? They can go get it. But if we're not 10Xing ourselves, if we're not pushing ourselves to get to that next level, shame on us. And I'm just having some courageous conversation with y'all this morning.